On this channel, we've covered a lot of different RPGs, but one that has always eluded me has been Genshin Impact. Since its release all the way back in September 2020, Genshin has absolutely dominated the gacha space and become one of the most played RPGs in the entire world. I've never really checked the Hoyoverse games out in depth before, but Genshin has always been a curious one for me, and thanks to today's sponsor, the Epic Game Store, they've invited me to check out the game on their launcher. The Epic Game Store provides a convenient platform to download and play Genshin Impact. Additionally, the store frequently offers free games, allowing you to expand your game library at no cost. So these are my early thoughts on Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact takes place in a stunning fantasy world known as Teyvat, a land ruled by powerful gods known as Archons. The game revolves around you, a traveler, who is searching for their lost sibling. As you journey through the 7 regions of Teyvat, you get to explore each nation's elemental theme, uncover political intrigue, divine conflicts, and a ton of rich lore along the way. Each nation in Teyvat is aligned with a particular element, and you have the unique ability to harness those elemental powers yourself. This journey to reunite with your sibling serves as the backbone of the game's plot, but Genshin's story also weaves in deep narratives about individual characters you meet along the way. Genshin Impact draws you into its world with the sheer variety of its narratives. The narrative doesn't stop with the main story either. Each character you recruit has their own backstory, relationships, and motivations, which are revealed over time through the quest and events. For fans of story-driven RPGs, Genshin offers a wealth of content to immerse yourself in, plenty of depth and character development to keep you engaged. It is also utterly insane that almost the entirety of this game, at least that I could find in my playthrough, seems to be voice acted from top to bottom. And considering that they continue to add content to this game, it just really surprised me that there is that much voice acting in this game. It's just an extreme level of effort, and I think it's very commendable. The world of Teyvat is massive and breathtakingly beautiful. I was able to take full advantage of my 4070 Ti Super and play the game in its highest graphical fidelity. The visuals of this game are nothing short of breathtaking. Everything in the environment just looks lovingly crafted. The game is renowned for its character design, and chances are, if you've ever had any curiosity about this game, chances are it's the cool looking characters that sparked that curiosity. The game's color palette is also incredibly vivid and rich. There's just a very loving attention to detail in this game that you can find in all the animations, and it really just goes to show that hyper-realistic visuals aren't needed for everything. A game with wonderful, stylized art can be just as beautiful as any other, if not more. Genshin Impact merges open-world exploration with anime-inspired visuals to create a world with some really gorgeous-looking landscapes and a sense of discovery around every corner. There's just always a lot going on in the world, which makes it feel truly living. Each region in Teyvat has its own distinct culture, architecture, and terrain. The world is filled with secrets, treasure chests, puzzles, and hidden areas, and there's a genuine sense of excitement that you get every time you uncover something new. The world exploration to me has to be the biggest selling point of Genshin, offering players the freedom to go wherever they want at their own pace and be rewarded for it. I think if you played a ton of open world RPGs, you'll still be fairly impressed with Genshin Impact's high quality world design. From the day-night cycle, the dynamic weather system, the ambient soundscape, they all combine to create this rich, living, breathing world, which I think is the ultimate goal of any open world game. It's a world that encourages exploration and makes you wonder what kind of secrets could be lying behind the next corner. Combat in Genshin Impact is incredibly intuitive and a lot of fun. The action RPG style blends fast-paced combat with a deep elemental reaction system, and every character you unlock belongs to one of the 7 elemental types: Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Amino, Cryo, Geo, and Dendro. And the key to victory is to learn how to combine these elements in battle. Each character also has their own unique playstyle. Some characters are heavy hitters with high physical damage. You also have characters that focus more so on ranged attacks, and others whose main focus is support. Balancing your team and finding the right synergy between their abilities is one of the most enjoyable aspects of the game. Encouraging experimentation with each new character you pull, you can discover new team compositions and strategies. Combat in this game is snappy, intuitive, and feels fun to just play around with. While the world of Teyvat offers plenty of exploration on the surface, Genshin's dungeons and domains are where some of the most challenging and rewarding gameplay takes place. dungeons. Domains are instance challenges that require you use strategy, team coordination, and elemental combinations to overcome waves of enemies and tricky environmental puzzles. These dungeons are a vital part of the gameplay loop, as they often reward you with valuable items that you'll need to level up and strengthen your characters as well as their gear. Each domain focuses on different elemental themes, and you'll have to use your roster of characters in order to combine the different elements in order to clear the domain. These dungeons scale in difficulty as you progress through the game, though early on they're really simple and fun to do. And many of these dungeons rotate in and out as part of limited time events, which means there's always something new to look forward to from both new players and veterans. Dungeons are also a great way to test out new characters, especially ones you've recently unlocked. One of the most appealing aspects of Genshin is its cross-platform capability. Whether you're playing on PC, mobile, or console, this is all one seamless experience that allows you to switch between devices without losing progress. This cross-save functionality means you can explore the world of Genshin from the desktop at your home, then continue the journey on your mobile device when you're out and about. And somehow, across all devices, the game maintains a high level of visual fidelity, so no matter where you go or where you play, you're always getting the full experience. And now the game is receiving patch 5.0, which is a huge update for Genshin. It introduces the next chapter of the Archon quest, set in the Natlan region. This fiery new area is themed around the Pyro element, and the Pyro Archon takes center stage in the story. After completing the Leeway Archon quest, players can jump right into the Natlan Archon quest and uncover the latest mysteries of Tevat. Patch 5.0 also brings two brand new 5-star characters, Mualani and Kinich, as well as a special anniversary event where players can claim a free standard 5-star character of their choice. On top of that, there are plenty of free pools to help you bolster your team. These updates not only expand the game's story and characters, but also give players more opportunities to strengthen their roster with some of the best characters in the game. And here is where the Epic Game Store comes in. By downloading Genshin Impact through the Epic Game Store, you can take advantage of their Epic Rewards program, where you'll get 5% back on every purchase. Whether you're buying in-game currency or character packs, those rewards add up and give you a little extra bang for your buck. And don't forget to use the code EPICGENSHIN2024 to claim free in-game items, including Hero's Wit, Mystic Enhancement Ore, and more. So if you've been on the fence about trying Genshin Impact, there's never been a better time to start. The combination of a captivating story, a beautiful open world, strategic combat, and the constant updates make this one of the most engaging RPGs on the market. Add in the new Epic Game Store perks and the new content in patch 5.0, and it's all just a really incredible offer. So be sure to download Genshin Impact on the Epic Game Store with a link in the description below. And don't forget to use the code EPICGENSHIN2024 to snag some free items. And I will see you all in the next video. Later, guys.